He's like, hey, he's like, what is going on? Hmm. Yes. Yeah. No, no, it's that, I'm ordering that, amazing, saddle pad that I told you. It's a bareback, but it's like a leatherish, but from the French girl, but, um, because it's so amazing. And just to have, something still really thin, but like you need something substantial that you're not trying to worry that you're going to get crashed, and damaged and all those things. So, but it's a really, really good thing to incorporate and to feel them. I think it's like less is more. The closer we can get to the horse, it's really nice. Good. Yeah. And a lot of times it's just doing that kind of in the walk too and really feeling like you can stretch. So that's really good. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try to see how he feels today. Did you get to do some of your stretches a little bit before? Anything? Okay. 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 Good. So that's good. So everything looks pretty good. Just a little bit when you made the corner. Now it doesn't look so bad, but a little bit right hip back. Good. And just see that you can start to feel like how is the energy today? How is the rhythm? I'm okay, I think, with the rein length and his frame and everything to start. Looks okay. Remember that you need to kind of power him and balance him back for these corners. And right hip back. Hopefully you're videotaping and you'll see when you go through, um, the corner here that's beside the camera. I think you'll see it, and I think, and I feel like when you start to see it, you'll start to make even more corrections. Good. And as you bring, remember, trying to bring the right hip back a little bit, you want to make sure that you don't drop your right shoulder trying to do it. And I don't mean that you need to raise your right shoulder, maybe lower your left outside shoulder a bit. So try right here to really bring that right hip back, right hip back, right hip back, right hip back. There's a collapse in your right side. And I'm saying to this because I'm hoping that it's videotaping so that you're going to get more from this watching this later than what I'm saying right now. But circle again, when you come around down the long side, let's circle over by the camera 20 meters. Because right here, you can't really see it too much. Sometimes when you make that turn right there, I can see it. But as you're going, always past this camera, it's a pretty common visual. You look pretty much the same. So I'm going to let you pass now there. And you can see, so your body looks like it's pivoted and turned to the outside, and your head is looking to the inside. So when you come by again, I want you to look really straight. Don't look to the inside and pull your chest and turn yourself to the inside. And there was a little bit better. And and again, sometimes different illusions, like I said, with different shirts, different coloring, different things. But I think that you'll be able to see it too on the camera, the collapse of your right rib cage. Um, so this should be really good if you're videotaping. You tend to push that right hip forward, so you can see that right there. You have to think about if your your points of your hips in front, your iliac crest, need to flash the shine your lights to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Good. This is better. Because all of this matters because first this is his hard way, right? But if you don't support him in the right side and the left side like you need to, he'll keep going with this crookedness. And you almost will have to get yourself better and straighter. And then you're going to have to go through a little bit of a battle with him. So I'm not saying that you're going to straighten yourself and then all is going to be rosy. You're going to actually probably have to go through a bit of a battle with him too. So you're going to even have to be more conscious about supporting him with your body. When you are pivoted and you pull back on your left elbow here more, we want to feel that outside rein. It's true. But you have to feel like you can ride him through the right side to the left side. So when you get these little, you and everybody, hitches or glitches or crookedness, we block one thing, one side maybe over another. We don't get the full like flow between the right side and the left side. So that's why we have to like, it's so much better, but we've got to, we've got to keep going on this so that we get so you look symmetrical both ways. Good. It's your right hip that doesn't want to come back at where your belt is. If you hold the reins into your left hand and touch your right hand on your bum, your left hand, and your right hand is going to touch on your bum, right up above, right below your belt, that flat part of your bum. So put your hand flat below your belt. Yes, that part right there. Can you push it's not even your bum, it's your hips, right? Back into your right hand with just your right side. And you probably maybe could come over closer to the camera. And feel, I would like you to notice the difference between your right side where your hand is and your left side where your hand is not. All right. So your right side, your inside side, when you're going this direction, tends to get forward. Does that make sense? So think of going forward with the right side and then pushing it back into your hand until you're coming straight. You won't feel like it. You'll feel like you're actually really twisting your right hip back. So you want to feel like you can have flexibility of saying, it's forward, I want to bring it back. But you're really just bringing it back to neutral because it's always a little forward. Does that make sense? It's a hard angle. You'd have to really come by the camera. So you'd have to like come on the track of the 20-meter circle and go by your mounting block and then go past the mounting block and then stop right in front on the track. If you go a little forward, a little more forward, a little more forward, go a little bit more forward. Okay, right there, stop. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so take your hand away 1 second. Good. And you'll see in the camera, your right, your belt line, your right side is dropped, and your left shoulder is down. But that's because you just had your right hand on your hip, which raised your right shoulder. Usually your right shoulder is low and you're collapsed. Touch your right rib cage up underneath your arm. There, that part always collapses. So now collapse to the right. Now straighten. Now go tall, good. And now touch, so now you'll see that it's a little bit better, your belt line, and your shirt is less collapsed to the right. But then we've sent all that crookedness up to the up part of your body. Now your right shoulder is really high and your left shoulder is really low. But I don't mind that. I just want to show you, hopefully it's videotaping and you can see. So go ahead and put your hands both forward. Stand in 2-point for a minute. And again, you'll see that your left hip is a little high. It looks like it on your belt and on your shirt. However, it could be that, or it could be, as I'm saying, that your left seems a little high. So now sit down again. And when you are going around and you're doing what you normally do, twist your hips now to the outside. So make your flashlights point. That's what you do. Now straighten. Bring them back. Okay, now you twist it a little to the right. But just think of bringing your right hip back. Now it's forward. Now bring it back. Good. Now push it forward like you're going to twist to the outside, just your hips. That's what you do, and we don't want to do it. Bring your right hip back. Good. Now you're watching your lower legs too. Your lower legs shifted and went around. This is for the video right now. This is for you to watch later. Now, so you're, yep. And when you, exactly. Now when you want to be, go where you want to be. Okay. Now your shoulders are amazing, but your hips are pointing to the outside. This is the best. I think you'll be able to really see this. Now, keep your shoulders where they are and only bring your right hip back just a centimeter. And then just a centimeter more. And now, relax your right shoulder. Good. A little centimeter more back. Yeah, good, good. This is pretty good. Does that feel weird? This is really good. So what we had to do was go back and find your normal place so your upper body is not out of whack. And then bring your right hip back. This is great. So this is really great. Now walk on and keep that feeling. This is good. You feel like you're in concrete probably. That's right. So think of what that felt like. Both shoulders are heavy, and then you just slightly bring that right hip a little bit back. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and try again for the trot. Stay on the circle over here. Does that feel different? But work yourself right now. Just work yourself. Work yourself. So now on my end, this actually looks a little bit better. It's gotten now a little bit like grainy and kind of tiley. Hopefully on your, I think when you watch this back, it will be clear for you because I never have the playback tiley. So I'm going to keep talking about it so you have a good video to watch. But keep the right hip thinking that when you post, only post with your outside hip, if that makes sense. Don't go forward in the post with your inside hip. Feel like you have a little line or a tether that holds your right self back. This is better. Good. This is better. Good, 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 good. And hold him steady in both hands. Don't forget your elbows open and closed. This is good. This is good. This is good. And just check one so you sit on the outside diagonal. And keep your right hip tethered back. Right hip tethered back. Back. Yes. Good. More trot, a little shorter range, hands up in front. And only think hind legs right now. Don't pull on your hands. Right, your right hip is tethered a little bit back and down, like it has a line attached that you can't really go up that high with your right side. Good, and find more trot. Good, and try to feel that you really push your hands down when you go up and bend the elbow when you sit. Keep your elbows nice and soft at your sides with a nice bend. Good, look straight your head. Don't look to the inside. That when you look to the inside, you collapse more yourself. You do more of that old thing that you want to do. So look right between his ears. Look between his ears. Look between his ears. Look between his ears. Look between his ears. Good. And your right hip back. This is better. Good. And then sit. And walk. Good. Head up. Keep looking. Keep looking between the ears. And trot. Sitting. A small trot. Keep your right elbow back. Keep your right hip back. Close more your outside body. Close your elbow against your outside body. Good. Trot, walk. Keep your outside part of your body closed. Good. And trot. Head straight. Right shoulder soft. better. Good. Good. Soft elbows, but bent. Good. More trot. Yep, it's normal. It's normal. Good. Come back to trot, the boy. And walk and breathe and go ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Keep both elbows at your sides touching the same place. If you touched your bone of your elbow into your shirt sides, your hips, your sides of your stomach, however you want to say, do they touch in the same place? Good. And walk. So one hand is not more forward than the other one. Close your thighs. Open your thighs. Trot. Bounce the ball. Good. Try to go with him more in the bounce. So it's not to go faster. Try to feel that you open your thighs and keep the back part of your bum down because your thighs are not holding. You're allowed to go sit on the horse. Good, 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 good. Breathe. Ha, 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 ha. Don't bring your head and shoulders back too far. Don't lean back on his mouth. Use your core. Use your belly. Yeah, sit, sit. Sit in your thumb and in your crotch. Sit like equal. Like I talked a long time ago about an electrical plug, right? You are now not making contact with your front. You have to make contact with your hind and your front. Sit a little bit more in the neutral place, not way back. There. Good. And when you feel like it's hard for you and everything, make the trot a little smaller and then make the trot a little more. Make it a little less and a little more. Keep your head pulling nice and tall. Keep your chest not leaning back so far. And lift your ball, lift your crotch. Lift up, 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 up. You feel your belly? Good. Let your elbows more movable in this bounce. Experiment with like swinging your elbows away from your side. But you keep the elbows bent softly so you keep the contact. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, we're going to change the direction through, half of a 20-meter circle. Coming back to this end, keep your hands low, elbows. Elbows have to doing away from your sides. They go like away, 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 like little circles in your elbows. Like you're drawing little circles in your elbows. Good. They're not away from your sides, you know what I mean? But they're allowed to be a little movable. Yes? Good. And breathe. Good. Are you on both seat bones? Can you feel your right seat bone and your left seat bone? Can you feel it? Ride your right side of your body. Do not pull your left elbow back. Shorten your left hand. Yeah. Keep your left hand forward. Do not rely on pulling your left hand back. Good, good, good. A little more trot and breathe. A little less trot. Don't pull your left hand back here. Yeah, this is getting better, eh? Good, more trot. Every once in a while, take your legs away and test that you're not gripping and holding in your knees. Now we lost the trot, a little more trot. Good. Keep asking with your calves for the hind legs to come under more. With long legs. And lean him back. Say like if you were gonna lift and shift back, lift and shift back, lift and shift back. He doesn't need to run. Keep your right rein. Keep your right rein here. It's your outside rein that you have to keep. Lift and shift back. Relax the legs. Just a little. No, now you twisted your body to the inside. Careful. Keep it your outside self back. Good, good. It's always your right side that needs to stay back. Both ways, eh? Good. Keep going. Lift, 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 and breathe. Keep breathing. Breathe a lot. Rhythm. I want rhythm in your breath. I want to hear you breathing rhythmically. I want to hear. Good job. Okay. Okay. because you're just way too stiff. All your body parts need to move in a different synchronization, and you need to have steadiness and balance to hold yourself with suppleness. Good. And you have to practice it. Good. And walk. Yeah, good with your elbows. Good with your right elbow. And trot. Good. Adopt the rhythm that you want. When you get to trotting, bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is better. Good. This is better. And walk. And trot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Outside body. This is better. This is better, eh? Hind legs. More. But don't make him run. I think I'm almost putting him a little in place with hind legs. Good. Walk with hind legs coming under. Good. Under. Good. This is good. Coming under to walk. Ah, straight. Don't twist your body. Straight in the right range. Straight. Yes, and trot. Right range. Your outside range. Good. Right range. Good. Long legs. Don't lean to the inside. Right, the outside of your body. Do not pull that inside elbow back. Good. And walk. Like this. This is good. Walk. Hold your belly. Go. Now, walk. Right, good. Open and go. Trot. Hop. Bounce. Right away. Let everything loose. Lift your crotch. Lift your belly. Now, hold down. Stop lifting. Walk. Okay. Yes. And trot. Did you feel it? Good. And trot. Lift. Now walk. Hold the belly in. Pull your belly button in. Exhale and trot. Up. Good. And canter. Don't let your left arm go too straight. Keep it out in front of you. Right. Elbows good. Push your hands in the movement of the rhythm of the head. And move your feet. More. Don't lean to the inside. Ride your right elbow. Sit down. Sit. Right elbow. And relax. Ride this. Just ride this. Good. Taking your right fingers and just see if you can make a little smaller circle. Don't collapse on the right side. Don't collapse on your right side. A little smaller circle. A little smaller. Keep the right leg. So come. Relax. Down the long leg. Sit down. Sit down on your right side. Make a circle. Your left arm is really straight, you'll see in the video, and you pull it down, and you ride with a very straight down left arm. You have to have your left hand out in front of you with a bent elbow, and your right elbow needs to bend and keep back. And sit down. There you get in your crotch and off your right seat bone. And you're leaning a little to the inside. Good. Let's go through this, change the direction and keep counter canter. Sit equal. Keep him riding in left canter. Ride him in left canter. Now push him left. Don't put your left leg back. Now you put your left leg back, and then then he's going to change. You have to keep your left leg in left canter at the girth. Try it again. Pick up left canter. Yeah, because you just stay the same. You're already in left canter, so stay in left canter. Okay, no. Walk. So counter canter. Yes. on, you can do it. Counter canter. Yeah? Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Ride left canter. Oops, it's freezing. Keep going. Finish. Keep going. Circle back around and come back to true canter. So go a little bit of a change of direction through the 20-meter circle and come back for left canter. Good. Yes, 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 yes. Now, circle and serpentine. Start turning now. Start turning now. Start turning left now. Keep left canter and counter canter again. It's okay. Come back around. Yes. And now keep left canter and go circle to the right. Keep left canter. I mean, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming through the 3-loop serpentine. 3-loop serpentine. We're going to start at this end. Pause, keep cantering. We're going to start from here. Half of a 20-meter circle, half of a 20-meter circle, half, half. Don't fall off to the left. Good. And now we're doing the serpentine. Counter canter. Yes, yes. Keep the left leg at the girth. Keep the left leg at the girth. Keep the left leg at the girth. Keep going, keep going. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Now you're coming back to true canter. Don't give up, don't give up. Keep. Yeah! You almost had it. You almost had it. Do it again. You're doing good. Okay, left canter, left canter, left canter. Good. Coming through the serpentine. Start turning. Half 20-meter circle. Good job. Okay, all right. Here comes the counter canter. Keep him bent to the left. Your left leg. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Let's do it again. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Okay, all right. Breathe. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay, so listen. So now we're gonna do it again, but in a little bit more of a. Make the counter canter loop part like larger, right? So when you're coming on the true canter, turn a bit sooner, like a bit of a half of a 15-meter circle, so you have more time to be loopy and don't go all the way over to the wall on the counter canter part. Just give yourself more space on the counter canter part. You don't have to do like in the test the 3 loops. That's the idea that I want to go towards, but that kind of freaks you out. So let's go a little like true, okay, good. True canter. Start making like a bit of a half of a 15-meter circle here. And then maybe you're just going to like only kind of go to quarter line. Now go counter canter back to the, yes. Yes, yes, there, keep going. Good, tongue good. Yes, okay, okay, good job. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep, okay, good job. See, not that bad, right? Okay, diagonal. Yep, diagonal. And then, I think it's trot 3 strides. Right here. And canter right away. Up, let's go. Yep, good. Keep your seat sitting down. Sit, 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 sit. Good. Okay, let's get the canter going. So let's get more forward in the canter. Good. That's good. That's good. Keep his head to the right. There you'll see he brings the bum in and puts his head out. That was, yeah. All right. So let's circle 20 meters there, riding the outside. Come on. Hold his head straight to the right. Don't let him do that bobble head. This is better in your seat. All right. We're going to do this. Yep. We're going to do the same idea. Don't let his head go. Make his head straight. There you go. All right, a little bit of a half 15-meter circle here, and then a little bit of a counter canter. Doesn't really matter where you get to. Just come back over towards the camera now in right lead canter. You're good. No, you were fine. It was fine. No, he was fine. Second level. Careful what you wish for. All right, try it again. No, it's fine. Keep going. Now go from here. 15 meters, half circle. Start turning. Good. Now start going back to the left. It doesn't matter when you get back there. Yes, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. You left leg canter. Keep in counter canter for a minute. Just keep in counter canter. This way's easier for him and you. Yep. Good. Good. Yep. Now come back to circle. Make a circle left again. Make a circle left. Put it down the long side. Good. All right, good. And trot rising. Good job. Ah, don't let him stop. Ah, come on in the right rein. There you go. Come on to the right rein. Big trot, big trot, big trot. Opa, what was that? Oh, okay, good. Trot, trot, trot. Let's go. Come on. Shorten him up. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up down the long side. Tap him on the top of the bum. Let's go. Yes, yes. Steady, steady, steady. Hold him steady. All right. A little stretchy chewy there in the 20 meter. Nice. Good, 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 good. This is good. This is good. That's quite nice behind it. Well, you'll see in the video, hopefully. Oh, I forgot to tell you to turn off and on the record, but hopefully. So let's go to walk and go ahead and touch your watch so that it goes off record.